After all that's happened,
Okay, so we're back at the parlor.
I'm not even sure what's going on anymore.
And Big G's not an evil spirit.
I'm not surprised in the slightest.
He's just a child.
Remember what I said?
The soul of a
So,
lost
It
child.
was a twist of fate that made him leave Wuwang Hill in the first place. Now, for some reason, he can't go back.
This explanation sounds a bit far-fetched to Paimon.
A little bit.
Actually, she pretty much summed it up.
Okay.
Don't ever question my professional and
I just wanted to check up on my friends. That's why I came to Liyue Harbor.
Oh.
I
Suddenly
promise
that
I
makes
wasn't
a little bit
intending
more
mischief.
sense.
I never wanted to scare anyone.
Did you?
A few days ago,
I don't
some
know.
people came to Wuwang Hill on a dare. I heard them saying they'd come from Liyue Harbor, so I followed one of them back and ended up here.
Okay.
it must have been poor Lo Chung that you followed. Maybe he didn't notice you, but he could still feel your presence. Now we know what caused his nightmares.
Oh.
I was discovered?
What was he discovered?
I assume
don't know.
so, otherwise he wouldn't have been scared half to death.
Yeah, I guess that makes a little bit more
Hu Tao
sense.
and Mung were searching for you all over the place.
Oh, that's because I couldn't find them. It's my first time in Liyue Harbor, and I got lost in the city.
As a wandering spirit.
Now that you mention it, Big G always had a poor sense of direction.
Oh.
So, all of this was just because you got lost? Why didn't you just fly?
Also,
Like any
there's
other
no-
booster spirit.
Yeah.
Don't you think it's much easier to find your way from up above?
Yeah, I would agree.
I can't.
Oh, you can't fly.
It's too high for me.
Oh, he's afraid
I
of
get
heights.
Scared.
Oh, that's a little bit sweet.
That's right, yes. He used to be so afraid of heights that he wouldn't even so much as look down the hill.
Oh.
You haven't changed a bit.
He has not.
I knew I wasn't supposed to show myself to the living, and with so many people walking around Liyue Harbor, my only choice was to hide. I
Suddenly
wouldn't
that
have
makes a
found
lot
you if it
more
weren't for the
sense.
Leyline Monolith's call.
I'm so relieved that you haven't become an evil spirit.
He wouldn't be able to live with himself if
Like
you
I said,
did.
don't ever doubt my professional instincts.
Right?
Now, all we have to do is escort this lost child back to Wuwang Hill, and we should be done and dust to dusted.
But he just said he wanted to visit his friends. Apart from me, there's also Little Wu, Mumu, and Songza.
Okay.
Well, if that's the case, we can't let him down. We'll ask them all to help us prepare a farewell ceremony for Big G. Mung and I will escort Big G back to Wuwang Hill. You meet with those three and ask them for keepsakes to symbolize each one of them during the ritual, then come and find us.
They're all friends. Can't we just go there all together? Or maybe we can take Big
Is
G
it
to
just
them.
me? I don't know if it's just me, but
That's not a good idea. I don't want to scare them.
the metallic pieces on Hu
I
Tao's
wouldn't want
outfit.
ordinary folks to become superstitious.
I swear they
Less
were
they
sort of
know, the
like a
better.
bronze gold
So
color
be
rather
careful
than
what
silver.
You say when you collect the keepsakes.
Was it always silver? And now I'm
Are
curious.
we really going with Hu Tao's plan?
Oh, it is silver.
At least by keeping things low-key, we
I've
won't
been
be
playing
giving anyone
with
nightmares.
Hu Tao for years and I just never realized that it was silver. Alright, so we're back with Little Wu. And we just need to get some stuff to help
Yes.
the
We
kid
grew
move
up
on.
together.
Yeah.
We still... I don't know why he started working for Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor. To be honest, I find their director to be quite peculiar.
A little bit of a
He
quack.
must have had his reasons. He's on his own
She
now,
is
after
very
all.
bizarre.
And he still can't get
A
over
very,
what happened
very
to Big
bizarre
G.
person.
Did he tell you about it?
He
Kind of,
did.
yeah.
If you could pick one thing to give
Yeah?
to Big G as a keepsake, what would you choose? Just, theoretically speaking. Would
That's a
you
little
say
bit on the
hypothetically?
nose.
I'd cook something for him.
Spicy food.
Oh, he
Yeah.
could eat spicy food like no other. His favorite meal was extra spicy Jueyun chili chicken.
Sounds
I
like...
can make it for you. if
Doesn't
you
sound
bring me
like
some
something like a
Jueyun
kid
chilies.
would eat.
I'm sure he'd appreciate the flavor of his childhood years.
Yeah.
I still use that old recipe.
Deal! Just give us a minute.
Right. Luckily we have some chilies. Not a lot, but we have some.
Great. this should be enough. I'll get started on the Julian chili chicken. I guess you've got other folks to track down?
Yes, we do.
When everyone's ready.
Great!
We only had one. We only had to give up one chili.
How did he know?
Okay,
Ah,
let's
it's
get
you
some
again.
food from Moo
I
Moo.
told you.
Mung told us about you.
Yep.
You're good friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's true, yes. Come to think of it, I remember he did join Wangsheng Funeral Parlor recently.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't take long for his good friends to figure out why.
Oh.
But I know there's nothing we can say to help him get over it.
Yeah.
Letting go of the past is a painful process.
Letting go of the past
I
is a
would know.
painful process.
So-
Okay.
Is Big G the reason you're here to see me?
Pretty much.
No! We didn't even say anything!
I'm a businessman. I've got a sixth sense for this kind of thing.
Right.
Everyone hears the name Moo Moo and thinks I must be dim-witted. I never heard
Fair
the
enough,
end
fair
of it
enough.
when I set up shop. But I'd say I proved a few people wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Here, take this. It's a top-of-the-line toy box we all dreamed of owning as kids.
Hmm.
Back then, none of us could afford it. We were penniless. Today,
And now you
Business
have the
is
money
booming.
to buy it and
I ended up buying
offer it
loads of
to.
these. It was
Big G.
a dream come true.
Wow! You must be like
I mean, he's a
super
businessman.
rich.
Obviously, he has money.
For me, it's a memento of a childhood long gone. Without it, we wouldn't be where we are today.
Mm-hmm.
So, having found me, I guess you'll be looking for Little Wu and Songza next.
Yep.
We already saw Little Wu.
I see.
So we just need to look
I've
for
got
her.
an errand to.
Oh, look. The three friends are all here.
Reminiscing about old times,
Yeah.
thinking back to past events.
They've all
Had it for
gathered.
years.
Our hometown was completely destroyed in a disaster,
Mm.
so we've got nowhere to go back to. Now, home is wherever friends
In
are.
Leyte Harbor.
They've just been telling me you're looking for keepsakes?
Yes.
I make artisan style lanterns down by Liyue Harbor. I guess they represent me better than anything.
Mm-hmm.
A few days ago, I bought some quality plastrite shards. They're currently all in the warehouse at the dock. I've already spoken to the manager. Could I ask you to retrieve them?
Seems like you already know what's going on.
Yep.
Be back.
We'll be back. So we're by the docks. And
Hi! We're here to pick up the plastrite shards for
we're
some-
talking to the warehouse
Since
manager.
She mentioned it. The plastrite shards are over in that
Prostrate
crate there.
starts. Okay. Where's the crate? Over here?
Doesn't seem like they're here. Let's look some. Doesn't seem like they're here.
What about this one?
Let's look. These
Aha.
look like what some.
My thanks to both of you.
Right, so we brought the
This
shards
looks
back.
like great stuff. Please.
And now we're going to make some
Okay.
lanterns.
I wrote all 5 of our names inside the lantern. You know, during the annual lantern rite, we all release a lantern like this.
Okay.
No matter what the days may bring, whichever roads we choose to take. While this rite
5 friends.
remains observed, each of
As for the matter of Big G, the three of us have discussed amongst ourselves and
Okay.
agreed we won't.
But if you get the chance, please let them know we're doing well. And that
Okay.
the things we once spoke of, they've all come to pass.
Oh, I will impress you on the things you once spoke of.
Thank you. We'll pass it on. Big G is lucky to have friends like you.
Yeah. Even though they've grown
Got
adrift.
everything we need. Let's go to Wulong Hill and find Hu Tao and the others.
Right, we got the free stuff. Trigger the event. Hopefully we get a cutscene.
Oh, you're back already?
Will we get a cutscene?
You didn't go spilling the beans, did you, Paimon?
She more or less did. Although they also figured it out.
I'm kidding. Anyway, looks like they were willing to hand over some keepsakes.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, when it comes to things like ghosts and ghouls, spirits and souls, the one thing everyone knows is you never know what to expect. Which explains why they were reluctant to pry and find out the full story. Which is just as well.
I can't
Because
take
if
you
they had
seriously
attempted
anymore.
the border between life and death. This is Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's most important responsibility. And I'm stricter than most.
So what about us?
Is she actually stricter than most? She doesn't really seem stricter than most.
Of course not. After all, you were caught up in all this
Yeah.
already, just like Mung. It's not the end of the world if you catch a glimpse behind the curtain. And where we're going, don't be surprised at what you may see or what may occur.
Sounds like we got cutscene time. Do we have cutscene time? Give me cutscene time.
An ordinary place, really. The only special thing about it is that nobody really knows about it.
Uh-huh.
Whatever you do, don't get all worked up over nothing, okay? Or else by the time we're out,
Does she
I'll
even have the
erase
power to
your
erase our
memories.
memory? I'll be surprised
So
if she has the
listen to
power to
everything I
erase our
say.
memory.
Let's go.
Alright.
I'm scared.
I don't blame you.
Like Hu Tao says, we're already caught up in this. We better see it through to the end.
Okay, so it's recommending a pyro party, so I decided to
Wow, what is
roll with my
Somewhere close to death,
Pyro
but
party.
not like the
Although,
hell
now that I
under
think
the
about it-
hills of old. This is just a place where the ley lines tend to go a little bit haywire.
I should have brought
So, you're cool.
other stuff. Okay,
The farewell ceremony site is just up ahead.
right.
That pattern looks familiar.
We just have to
From
align
the right
it.
angle,
Yeah.
you can make out the whole thing.
Uh-huh.
Oh, just like last time.
Okay. There we go. And we open the door. Door of Resurrection. Now then. Oh, we have the Homer spear. I want to get this weapon.
Everybody stand
But man, pulling for a weapon is hard in Genshin. Crossover.
This place doesn't feel.
Man, that's a lot more damage.
That's why it's named the border. You can't just cross whenever you please. We need to have a little, how do people normally put it? Pomp and ceremony?
Pomp and ceremony.
I'm pretty sure that's not how people put it.
What tier is... I'm curious. Okay, okay, yeah, level 60. Oh, she's using Noblesse Oblige. A little bit interesting. I don't know, is Noblesse Oblige a better weapon for Hu Tao? Or for Hu Tao? Guessing we need to grab something? Nope. Oh, hang on,
By
wait.
the way, I imagine Adventurers Guild members are good at making order of things. See if you can find a way to get the right things into the right places.
Right.
Usually it requires a bit of destruction as well as elemental reactions. On your marks.
You talking to us?
Elemental destruction, right. Okay, that's done. Okay, we finally lined it up. It was a little bit off, but we managed to do it. Took a while, but there we go. Although my health on Hu Tao is starting to deplete. Chess! Chess is good. There's like a fun sound effect right there. Now, okay. A Gate of Resurrection has been activated. Right, okay. Not bad. We'll do that. Do this. And gain a bunch of health with that. Oh god! There are monsters here. Right.
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
That's gonna hurt. And you're dead. Right, now we can unlock that. Looks like we can burn that. Okay, I think we may have burnt the drops, but that's fine. Whoa! Right, another Door of Resurrection and a bunch of boxes that we can break. Okay, more stuff here. Okay,
This looks the same, but there aren't enough. So confusing.
so confusing.
Let's have a look around. Or up ahead.
Right. We killed that. Oh, okay. We have to go on a swim. And I'm glad I drew Emily. I basically got the spear and then I used everything I saved up to get Emily. Free to play though. I didn't buy any of the primos. Just battle pass, save up quests, dailies. Got her at the last moment. Right. Did we just go full circle? No, there's another will-o-wisp.
Huh? Isn't this where we just were before?
Right.
It's almost as if we're constantly being sent back to the beginning. Everything resets.
We're in a space loop. Wait, what if we don't?
We're stuck!
Yeah.
The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
Right.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
I'm legit confused. Oh, I worked it out. Okay. No, because it resets. What we should do, rather than setting the will-o-wisp into the puzzle, what we should do is we should carry it with us, go around in a loop, and then we'll have 2 will-o-wisps. Okay. Yeah, so the hint was
the spirits have trapped us.
Carry the spirit.
Don't be.
So this should reset everything, and now we have 2 will-o-wisps.
We're stuck.
No, we're not. There we go. 1
Don't be
and
daft.
2.
You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary.
Right.
Finally! Paimon thought we were going to be trapped in that weird place forever.
Hu Tao did drop us a hint.
That's exactly the point. Trespassers end up running scared.
So that's
She's
the
quite
weird
calm and
stuff out of
collected.
the way.
Yep. Just dive off the edge here.
Okay. You first. Alright. Allons-y. And we're alive. Pretty big jump. At least we didn't crash. If we crash into something, I think that would be the end of Hu Tao. Of Hu Tao. Yeah, Hu Tao will be dead. Very dead and buried. Then she can be her own client. Okay.
Welcome to the farewell ceremony site.
Okay.
Our destination is just up ahead.
Oh, that's pretty.
I know you're
That's a pretty
excited,
tree.
So feel free to have a look around and talk amongst yourselves. Soon you'll find out there's nothing special.
Are you clients?
Okay.
Apologies. This is just a little unexpected.
Is that?
Seeing that it was Hu Tao that brought you puts me at ease. But
Who are you?
I'm afraid we don't have the means to entertain guests here. My name is Lan Si.
Uh-huh.
I've been waiting for someone for a long time now. Exactly how long, I couldn't. Everyone says waiting is difficult. But walking, watching, talking to newcomers, and the old crowd, it helps to pass the time.
Well, at least we're not a ghost.
I can keep waiting, but who knows whether what I'm waiting for will ever come to pass. It's all the same to me.
Oh, she is slightly translucent.
Anyway. But if you too are looking for someone important to you, it's best not to keep waiting forever.
Okay. That's touching a little close to home for Lumine. She is waiting for her brother. Searching for him.
Are you new here?
Okay.
I can't believe how nice the scenery is. I thought it'd be all pitch black and freezing
Like
cold.
hell.
Here I can finally work out a lifetime of emotions. It's fantastic.
And there are
By the way, have you seen Uncle Jean
Uncle
recently?
Zhang.
That guy. I remember him saying it was time for him to move.
And he moved on.
Good for him. I wonder what...
If you're curious, why don't we go and see for ourselves?
Moving on.
some other time, perhaps.
So they're just gonna... They're lingering spirits. This is actually kind of interesting. Oh, 5 friends.
It's the lantern rite again. Wouldn't
Little
it be
Wu.
cool if we got to see the lanterns ourselves one day?
You can make a wish without a lantern, you know.
Oh, these
My
are
mom told
spirits.
me.
Like memory.
As long as you yell it really loud, your wish will come true in the future. Yell it?
Isn't that kinda embarrassing?
I'm still curious as to how he
First person
died.
yells, and everyone else just joins in. And no.
That's right. Little Wu, you start.
Okay.
All right. I wish I could open a massive restaurant with never-ending dishes and snacks, so I could enjoy you and chili chicken every day.
That's
And you're gonna become a businessman.
If that's so funny, what's your
to get rich, of course. Do big business and make a load of Mora. With Mora, you can do whatever you want.
I guess that's kind of true. If you have more, you can do anything you want.
Yeah, if you get rich, you could buy that super expensive toy box.
Yes. The one...
Not just one for everyone. No, loads for everyone.
I guess he did keep his promise.
Well, if Momo's gonna be a businessman, then I don't need to earn any money.
Oh, do you want to just marry him?
Whoa. It's tough getting rich. Don't put all the pressure on me.
As for me, I want to learn to make Ming Xiao lanterns.
Wait, are they a couple?
The big kind.
Did they get together?
And Xiao lanterns too.
Actually, I don't think so.
I'll be the best artisan around.
Yeah, that way we don't need to go to Liyue Harbor to release Xiao lanterns.
Okay.
Anyway, those are our wishes.
What is your
Gee,
dream?
What about you?
What's your wish?
Me?
And it cuts off.
They all disappeared. Right when he was about to make his wish.
It brings back so many memories. That was the last lantern ride the 5 of us spent together.
It's been so long. Everyone's all grown up.
Decades have passed.
Have all those wishes really come true?
We can prove it to you.
We asked each of them for parting gifts for Little Wu's become a chef. Momo's a successful businessman, and Songza makes
But
great
what about
Xiao
Mong?
lanterns.
Really? Wow.
We've never forgotten our childhood dreams.
But what about Mong?
We've kept them anyway.
Cutscene. Give me a cutscene.
Hey, let's give them some space to go over the good old days.
Okay. No cutscene.
Take the hint? Really? Of all of us, you're the one who needs to learn how to read
Yeah,
the
your
room.
scope of work is nothing like what I imagined.
Really? The end result is the same, though. Exactly what I do and how I do it are just minor technical.
Fair enough.
As I explained, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was once upon a time more akin to a doctor's office than an actual funeral parlor. During the Archon War, piles of corpses covered the wilderness. People were plunged into misery and suffering. Disease was
So
spreading
somebody
all over
basically
the
took
land.
up the role
Death
of a
devastated the world of the
funeral
living.
director, I guess.
Such were the times when the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first established. As humans,
Right.
its founders were deemed too insignificant to matter.
Uh-huh.
But slowly, they managed to drive away death.
They must have paid a huge price for that.
After generations, Liyue Harbor became a by that I mean the remnants of the defeated gods that ravaged the world. I won't go into specifics of that situation, but suffice to say that at its peak, life was on the verge of bringing about its own extinction, while death was coming back with a vengeance. It took a
Lingering
long,
spirits and
long
curses
time,
and stuff.
longer than you'd think to restore balance and reinstate the border. Without
I didn't
it,
expect you to be such a
Liyue Harbor, as
storyteller.
we know- The previous directors all love to tell this one too. Although, if you ask me,
And now I feel like we're gonna get a cutscene.
what you make of my words is up to you. I do hope that most of it flew over
Maybe
your
it's
heads,
for the
though.
better.
The Wangsheng, we live in peaceful times, but this harmonious coexistence between life and death should never be taken for granted. Huh? It's about time. Let's go. Let's take them to the place where all begins and all goes to rest.
And where it all
What
ends.
kind of place is that?
I just mean where we first bumped into each other. I come up with fun names for things sometimes, okay? No need to hound me with questions about every little thing I say. I think
Right,
did
so we left the
everything we could to
domain
make
and
you
now
happy,
we're
Big
back
G,
here.
Wouldn't you say? But if you ever really do become an evil spirit and come back with more nefarious nonsense,
We're
in mind, we have
gonna...
to forget our friendship and give you a far less fond
Yeah, we're gonna
farewell.
have to exercise
I
you and
promise.
purge you from this world.
I'm grateful for everything
Make you
you've
one
done
faith
for
pat
me.
sound so nothing remains.
Now that I know that my friends are doing
Uh-huh.
so well, I have
You'll
no
probably move
intention
on.
to bother them.
I also want to thank you. You made my dream come true too.
I mean, you are working for her for free.
So you should also mind my warning, Mung. If you won't let go of the past, I might reunite you two sooner than you think.
So you're gonna murder him.
How can you say such horrendous things with that smile on your face?
Well then, last but not least, let's say our goodbyes to Big G.
Farewell, Big G.
See you later, Big G.
Not like that. You won't be seeing him later. Let's stick to goodbye and such.
No worries. I'll just take my leave. I'm
Farewell.
sorry. Of all the wishes we yelled that day, only ours hasn't come true.
Nah, don't be bothered by that. No life is without its regrets. You can leave in peace.
His death
now.
has given him purpose.
All right. I'll remember you all.
He's gone then. I thought that closure would bring me relief, but all I can feel now is emptiness.
What are you gonna go and do?
So, what was the wish you
After each of us has started a family and built a career, we want both our families to spend the lantern right together. That's why I envy my friends so much.
You still have a lot ahead of you.
That's right. Also, think about this. Everyone gets burnt to ash one day. So enjoy
She
your life
really
while you
is
can,
burning
and when
herself.
your duty to the living is over, you can meet whoever you want again.
Then again, that kind of makes sense. She is burning her own life force to fuel her attacks.
Either
and,
way,
yeah,
I
guess.
don't think I'll ever return to Wulong Hill.
Oh, okay.
I have a lot of feelings to process.
No worries.
You'll get over
it's
them.
a good opportunity for you to go on vacation. Consider your leave approved. Naturally, this doesn't change the terms of our previous agreement. The leave will be unpaid.
Yeah. So he's not going to get paid at all.
aren't you forgetting about something?
I took you to the border and let you have a look around, didn't I?
Yeah, but you didn't give us a
Based on your
cutscene.
reaction, it seems like you didn't find what you're
I
looking for.
kind of want a cutscene.
It is a pity indeed.
The biggest pity of all is your lack of help.
Yeah, you have
I was
done
fishing around
absolutely
on your
nothing to
behalf
help
through
us.
the channels that aren't accessible to you. Unfortunately, I didn't find any leads worth pursuing either. I'll keep my eyes open in case anything crops up. If so, I'll be sure to let you know.
You don't sound like you mean it.
No, she does not.
I'm not an expert on tracking down the living. However, if you want me to summon someone from the other side of the border...
Oh, stop saying creepy stuff.
Oh, Aoife's not dead yet.
Relax. I'll help you look for them. You have my word. My exquisite
Yeah, it
sense
seems
of
like
humor
being a
always
funeral
goes unappreciated.
director does suit you.
I have my reasons.
Reasons?
The spirits we saw near the border are the dead that still long for the world of the living. But I've never seen any of the previous directors there, not even once.
Oh, so they never... So they
This
just move
means
on.
that becoming the director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the right decision for them.
Why is there no cutscene? Right, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the content so far. Remember to like, subscribe, drop any comments in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed this episode, let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey, thank you for watching my video. I hope you guys all enjoyed that. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and drop a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think. It really does help me out. If you haven't already done so, you can also hit the bell icon and turn on notifications. That way you'll get updates for when I upload my new videos. Or follow me on Twitter at KuroAkiGames. I'm also on Twitch at twitch.tv/KuroAkiGames, where I occasionally stream my raw gameplay videos on there or some content that isn't on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram at KuroAkiGames, and I will see you guys soon.